Welcome, beautiful souls, to the very first solo episode of 50 Sacred Pleasure Secrets. My name is Girisha and today I'm opening this journey not by teaching, not by interviewing, but by sharing a piece of my own story. And I will be honest, this isn't the story I thought I would share first. But as I sat with my heart, I realized if I'm inviting you into a space of truth, vulnerability, and healing, then I need to walk through that doors first myself. Because here's the truth, our stories have power. Even the ones we were once too afraid of speak out loud. And it's so there was a time when I believed that my pleasure, my desires, even my voice were not important. I was shaped by words that taught me to shrink, to stay quiet, to be a good girl who never asked for too much. And for a long time, I carried this silence inside of me, like a heavy stone, and I was not aware of it. And in my social media or a lot of interviews and podcasts and summit, I've been sharing so many different angles of my story, and I always try to find something, or it's like spontaneously it's coming all the time, something really special, what I haven't shared before. And this means that I have a lot. Have a lot what I've been carried. And today I would like to also share once what I don't remember I've ever shared in this angle. So how you met with me, like, I'm radiant, I'm inspiring, I'm full embodying. And of course, I also have very challenging moments and hours and maybe days. But I was not like this. I was not able to speak up. I was in this standby and stressful tension every single day since I remember my childhood. And I'm talking about shame and pleasure. And pleasure in a way, what we can embrace, we can experience in so many different ways. But I don't remember that for a long time I have ever thought that pleasure is existing, because there was only pain, physical pain, emotional pain, shame, judgment, criticism, expectations, mainly from my father. And when my brother was born, then he was much stronger physically than me. So I had so much physical abuse from my brother. And it was very interesting that for a long time I was not aware that I'm scared much more from my brother than from my father. Even though my father was beating me with belt and punished me on so many different ways, my brother was biting my back. And I couldn't see that. So it was kind of like invisible for me. There was a lot of physical pain. And I remember my parents were kind of like told me that in summertime I couldn't wear a swimming suit. This is what I remember, and it was in my primary school later years. And I just wanted to enjoy, you know, the sunshine, the water. We were at a lake. And I remember, so this moment, I remember that my mom told me that, no, you need to cover your back. And even I didn't know why, because I didn't see the bruises on my back. And all of this I was carrying in my body was not allowed to connect to any pleasure in any kind of ways, because I was constantly in the pain, in the shame, in the hiding, in the always being, always putting others' needs and requests in first. So I was completely lost as a human being. And so this is how I socialized. This is how I grew up. And I usually, when I'm saying that, you know, that the shame, the guilt, the pain, which is under, like you know, we are carrying an umbrella, not to be wet, you know, under the rain, or we are going under the sun umbrella at the beach, not to get the sun directly, right? And this is like kind of like shadowing or shadow, or kind of like giving us a cover, not to fully connect to the sun, you know, when we can radiate, when we can open up, when we can feel good, right? And the other hand, that the pleasure is inside of us. And this is also have a cover to really connect, and also there is the gate or the door to really connect our inner pleasure, the inner resources of our you know, radiance, a pleasure, a beauty, confidence. So basically there is no way in and there is no way out, and there is just a stuckness. I don't know whether you can relate to it. And it's really, really important to understand that no matter what you are carrying, because I was carrying so much, and then it's every single time when I'm just talking, when I'm learning, when I'm sharing, I just recorded some training contents for my new programs. And I'm just launching the Shameless Pleasure Liberation Program. And I'm so excited about that there are tools to really release, to really liberate, to really free us from all of this pain, all of this shame, all of the guilt, all of the abuse and traumas, and what is holding us back to fully radiate, to have the voice. Definitely I will talk about more how we can, our voices, our true voices, and our body and femininity and pleasure are connected, because most of the time I can also, you know, that we were silenced. I was also silenced, and I was talking, and I experienced that the experience was that I was not heard. That, you know, I felt that I'm speaking clearly, but the message was not landing on the way, or even, you know, kind of like this way, you know, like this cover, you know, it was just hitting that. And I was so angry. I was so hopeless and helpless in that, when I realized that I need to liberate. I need to heal all of the shame, what I was carrying in my body. And not just, you know, it started and stored in my body, but it was in my whole being, you know, it was blueprinted in everywhere. not just my physical body, but the emotional body, in my mind, in the programs I've created for survival. So there are so much and so many different aspects and angles I can talk about this. And I would like to also live this, and I will also invite you to, if you can relate somehow to my story, then just be with that a little bit. Just allowing to really embrace, without judging, without understanding, without the need that you want to change somehow, with one thing. Just allowing, even with my words, even with this energy I'm holding right now, that feeling that there is a way out. There is how you can, take the umbrella and allowing yourself to just breathing in the sun. And as you are breathing in the sun, you are feeling that the confidence, the pleasure, the joy, your truth is just shining through you. As I mentioned at the beginning, I just wanted to share this story because this story shaped my life, my history, and how I became who I am right now. And definitely I will share so many tips and practices and rituals and meditations in the next episodes as well. And why I choose this mission, why I stepped into this mission, as I was in a completely different world and traveled around the world. And but now I just want to leave you with these thoughts that you have the right, you have the power to reclaim your pleasure, because it's your birthright. Whether you learn it or whether you already experienced it, that I can tell you that no matter how old you are, no matter where you came from, no matter where you are right now, what kind of challenges you are facing with, then there is always the next step, and we always have the tools to support how we can go for the next step. And if my story give you some hope that where I was and where I am right now, what you can see in me, that subscribe to this new podcast. And you can do it on Spotify, Apple, or in YouTube. And you can also share if you have any friends or family, or just share on your social media, that these messages, that we can absolutely rewrite our blueprints, rewrite our what we are carrying, what we inherited. That I think, and I'm sure that everyone in this world needs to hear that message, that we have much more power we think we have. We have much more energy, vitality, health, and harmony. We are in right now. What we feel that we have right now. We have infinite capacities. We have infinite possibilities and opportunities. Just we need to take off, or kind of like close the umbrella, take off the shadow, and allowing ourselves to really shine in our light. Kind of like see and feel the light from above, and also radiating our light. And I cannot wait to share my next story with you. And I cannot wait to hear from you and share your own stories. And if you have any question, just please reach me out, and I'm so happy if I can, if I can help you, or if I can give you a guidance, or if you can just open up and feel safe with me to, and trust me that your story will be in safe, and will be heard, and you will be seen.